We're going to go ahead and get started with our assembly right now, boys and girls. Now, we've got a lot to go over today, but believe it or not, we can actually get through it fairly quickly. So what we got to do is just make sure that everybody's just being nice and quiet, that we're not being too loud, to please pay attention and be courteous while I am speaking. And then afterwards, if we have time, once I'm done, we'll listen to some more music and you can enjoy your conversations. Okay, boys and girls? Okay. So I think we have all the classes. We might be waiting on one more. But we're going to go ahead and get started because we're running a little bit low on time. Okay, so first thing I'd like to do is introduce myself. My name is Gabriel. Can everyone say, hi, Gabriel? Hello, boys and girls. All right, everyone eyes and ears up here? Thank you. Okay, so I work with a company called Piece of Cake Fundraising. And what we do is every single day, we go around to schools just like this all over Southern California, from elementary schools, middle schools, high schools. We do churches, sports organizations, anything you can think of. Any organization that needs to make a little bit of extra money that wants to start a fundraiser, that's what we do. We help them by starting and completing fundraisers. Now, by show of hands, who knows what a fundraiser is? Everyone should know, right? All right, cool. Just in case someone is a little iffy on how it works, I'm going to explain it. It's very, very simple. A fundraiser is just a way for you to help your school or your cause raise a little bit of extra money. Now, you may know the concept of a fundraiser, but you might not know why we're doing this particular fundraiser at your school. But I'm going to tell you right now. So every single day when you come to school, if you look around the classroom, if you look around the whole campus, right, you'll notice that your school needs a lot of supplies, a lot of materials, a lot of equipment in order to provide you with the best education possible. From little things like pens and pencils and papers all the way up to big stuff that you use like sports equipment and everything here in the auditorium, from speakers and lights. All these things, they all cost money. So here's what we're trying to do. We're trying to raise enough money to pay for all of those necessities, right? But also have enough left over to pay for some of the fun things, some of the extracurricular activities you really enjoy here at school. So anytime that you guys go on a field trip, or you have a dance, or you put on a performance or a play, or you do any sort of sports team stuff, all of those things, that's what we use the fundraiser money for. Because the more money we have left over, the more of those extracurricular activities we can provide you with. So just remember, at the end of the day, when you're raising money for this fundraiser, you're actually raising money for yourself and for your own experience here at school, okay? So today you're going to take home a packet that looks like this. Now the packet doesn't include everything, okay? Tomorrow we're going to bring you some of the missing pieces to the packet, but I'm going to go over some of the stuff that's in the packet right now. Inside of the packet is going to be everything that you need to know about the fundraiser, okay? It's going to have all the answers to all your questions, when it starts, when it stops, how much everything is, when the orders are going to be delivered, all of that stuff. But the very first thing that you're going to see when you open up is a prize sheet. And the prize sheet's going to tell you about some of the prizes that you can get by participating in this fundraiser. It's not going to tell you about all of them, because some of them are actually secret prizes that you're going to only get at a certain event that we're holding here at your school. So I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that in just a little bit. But you'll also notice on the prize sheet, it has some basic information about the fundraiser, if you're collecting checks from people, who to make checks payable to, everything else like that. Now, your fundraiser actually starts today, and it ends on October 17th. So that means that you have 2 weeks, okay? 2 weeks to participate in the fundraiser. Now, after that, we're going to drop off all the orders, all of the products on November 6th. Okay? Now, on that day, the way it's going to work is like this. When you're participating in the fundraiser, and you're getting orders from people, and you're collecting their information, you're going to get the money from them right there, if it's check or cash. Okay? We don't accept credit cards, only check or cash. You're going to get the money from them, put that in your packet, along with the order form. You're going to turn that into your school. Then on November 6th, when we have all the products out, we're going to have it all separated by student. Okay, so when you go to pick up your set of products, you'll have it either in a couple of bags or a couple of boxes, depending on how much stuff you got. Now, here's something I want to touch on for just a brief moment, okay? I know that some people walk home, or they ride their bikes home, they ride their skateboards home, and they can't really carry a bunch of stuff with them when they're doing that. So if on that pickup day, if you need a ride, we're going to try to arrange some sort of bus transportation or carpool or something in order to make sure that you can get home safely with your products. So if that's something that you foresee yourself needing, please bring that to the attention of your teacher or a faculty member or one of the PTA parents. All right, and that way when we set that whole thing up, we will put you on the list. Now, when you open up the pamphlet, you're not only going to see the price sheet, you're going to see an order form that looks like this. Now, the order form right now is going to be the place where you're going to put all of that information, okay? The one we have right now is the frozen dessert. We might have made a mistake and put some popcorn order forms in your packets. So I'm going to ask everybody to go ahead and check your packet, okay? Just make sure that you have the right order form. It's the frozen dessert order form. If your order form says like a bunch of different flavors of popcorn, just raise your hand and we'll come over and we'll give you the right order form. Okay. Okay, so just keep your hand raised if it has popcorn. We're going to come around and give you the right order form. Okay, perfect. Okay, so while they're correcting the order forms right now, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about how it works, all right? Eyes and ears up here, please. So the first brochure that you're going to see is the Frozen Desserts Catalog. Now, if we're called Piece of Cake Fundraising, obviously you can surmise that we're selling cake. But it's not just any old cake. We have our top seller right on the front. It's our chocolate lava cake, and it comes in a 4-pack. And it's stuffed full of molten hot fudge so that when you microwave it and pull it right out, after a couple minutes, you cut into the cake and all this hot fudge explodes all over the plate. It's really, really good. Now, in addition to that, raise your hand if you like cheesecake. Do we have any cheesecake fans out there? Looks like a lot of people. Okay, now raise your hand if you don't like cheesecake. It's totally cool, because we have a lot of other products other than cheesecake. Now, have you guys ever heard of the Cheesecake Factory? You guys know that place? Well, listen up. So the man that started the Cheesecake Factory, the founder and the head chef, the guy that designed all the cheesecakes, he actually left the Cheesecake Factory a few years ago and started his own distribution company because he wanted to focus solely on cheesecakes and step away from the restaurant. So that is the man that we hooked up with to do our brochure. So all of these cheesecakes are designed and baked by the original chef of the Cheesecake Factory. So you know that they are high quality. If you don't like cheesecake, it's totally fine. We've got tubs of cookie dough that you can enjoy as well, so you can bake fresh cookies whenever you'd like. We have things like cinnamon rolls, pumpkin rolls, cupcakes, brownies, French bread, pizza, breadsticks, hot dogs, churros, and on the back, we also have wrapping paper. We have a lot of different kinds of wrapping paper that you can check out. Now I'm going to show you another brochure that you're actually going to be getting tomorrow. Now, do we have any fans out there of baseball, basketball, football? Any sports fans? So what we have here is our fan foam brochure, okay? Now the fan foams, the way it works is like this. Any team that you can think of, if you're a Raiders fan, a Chargers fan, 49ers, Giants, Patriots, whoever. If you go to baseball, Angels, the Oakland A's, Dodgers, whoever you can think of, right? Well, we have these things called fan foams. And what it is actually the team logo that is superimposed onto this really dense foam. So it's all layered, and it's all different colors, and you just hang it up on your wall, and it can be as a decoration, or we also have fan foams that are clocks. So you can use it as a clock, and we also have big stickers that you can put on your wall as well. Now when you open it up, you're gonna see that it is organized by team and sport, okay? So when you open it up, you just pick your favorite team, you pick your favorite sport, and then you order your fan foam. Now here's the goal, boys and girls. As you know, it's October. End of this month, we have a big holiday, Halloween. At the end of next month, we have another big holiday, Thanksgiving. In December, you've got Hanukkah, you've got Christmas, you've got New Year's. So listen up. Clap once if you can hear me. Clap twice if you can hear me. All right, let's get it nice and silent, please. Thank you. Okay, so, as you know, the holidays are coming up, and that is the goal with our fundraiser, okay? Your friends, your family, your neighbors, your community, they're all going to be buying wrapping paper. They're all going to be buying sweet treats to enjoy around the holidays. They're all going to be buying each other presents. So what you want to do is let them know that you're doing this fundraiser for your school. You're going to try to get them on your team, try to get them to participate and buy a couple of items from you. Right? That way they can get some of their holiday shopping done. They can just put the dessert stored in their freezer until Christmas or Thanksgiving or whenever they want to enjoy it. And just pull it out and they're good to go. All right, the same applies to the wrapping paper, to the fan foams. These are all holiday selling items, okay? So just be sure that when you're showing the pamphlet to your parents, your friends, your siblings, your aunts, your uncles, your family, your neighbors, your community, that you're letting them know that one, it's to benefit your school, and two, that they're also going to be using this for the holidays so that they can get some of their shopping done. Get it out of the way before all the madness, okay? Now, after that, when you participate in the fundraiser, you're going to win prizes. Because three different things happen when you sell an item. Not only do you win prizes, your school gets a lot of money, and the people that you're selling these products to, they get these great products at great prices, okay? But the thing I want to talk to you right now is about your prizes. Now we've got some small little prizes to get you started, things to just kind of get you motivated. We've got fidget spinners and different Pokemon cards and Lego toys and all that stuff. But I want you to do me a favor, okay? Say the number 6. Go. All right. If you can sell 6 items, all right, on one very special day, we're going to hand you a VIP pass, okay? Then there's going to be an announcement that comes over the intercom. And it's going to ask for all the VIPs to come right down here into this room, okay? But set up in this room, I'm going to have all my DJ gear, I'm going to have my lights set up, I'm going to have fog machines, bubble machines, laser machines, and for a whole hour, you get to come out of class and have a DJ dance party right here in this room with all your friends for a whole hour while everyone else is in class. We're going to be listening to music, we're going to be playing games, we're going to be giving out prizes, we're going to be giving out candy. It is going to be a ton of fun. So, if you sell just 6 items, how many items? 6 items, you get a VIP ticket to come down to the DJ party. Now here's the number I want you to remember as well. 15. If you can sell 15 items, then when you come to the DJ party, you're going to get a chance to spin our Wheel of Prizes. Now, it's very much like you see on Wheel of Fortune or Price is Right. We're going to have a big prize wheel. You're going to spin it, and whatever it lands on, you're going to get that prize. So some of the prizes that we have are gift cards to some of your favorite places like Starbucks, In-N-Out, Amazon, iTunes, bunch of cool spots. We also have some random prizes too that we're giving out. I brought one of my favorites that we're going to be doing. These guys right here, I'm sure you know what these are, right? VR headsets. We have got boxes and boxes of these headsets, okay? So we want to give out as many as possible. Now listen up. On the prize wheel, wait, listen up, boys and girls. On the prize wheel, we're going to have a slot that says $100 cash. If you spin the wheel and it lands on that, I'm going to pull a $100 bill out of my pocket and hand it to you right then and there. So you have a chance of winning some money, winning some prizes, winning some gift cards. Now if you can get up to 18 items,